Hello everyone, I'm BVG Hill and welcome back to another episode of Dreamfall Chapters. Now, last episode we finished Book 4 with Saga. She escaped her house and Magnus got really sad. And now we're going to start Book 5, the last book. And it's going to be amazing. Book 4, the consequences of your actions are about to be revealed. When I awoke from my coma, I chose to start down a new path. Major impact on your journey. You can always... These are kind of all the same. Reza and I are still together. Gave the data proving Aminska and Wadicorp's pockets to Sully. Made the decision to remember everything, so Zoe's picking up on a lot of stuff. Buying Reza cheese soup prevented a lot of stuff with Nella from going down. The German guy was shot and probably killed. We saved the warden's life. Well, spared his life. We kept Naane's secret. Kissed Anna. Chose not to torture the Azadi officer. Let the officer go, then. Revealed a lot about Kian's personal life. Creating friendships. Returned the tools to the pipe worker. Brought Liko with him to Gien. Liko and I spoke like brothers, so they had a budding little friendship. Liko doesn't completely hate him anymore. We didn't let Brian stay in Obnaxis' house. Bob entrusted her with the key, and she didn't feel as though it was the right thing to do. Anu was injured in the raid on the Enclave, but with a healer in our ranks, she was back on her feet within a day. She's already eager to continue the fight. Anu was injured in the raid on the Enclave, but the severity of her wounds and her current condition are dependent on the choices you've made in an earlier chapter. And here we go. We're in it to win it, baby. In it to win it. Oh, what's going to happen? Book 5, Redux. Or Redo, however you want to pronounce it. Chapter 12, Recall. So here we are. Zoe's finally waking up from her coma for real. And she's like, what? Oh my god, Wonkers!
Zoe, you're awake.
What? Oh, Wonkers, get off me! Oh, what time is it? Wait, where am I?
You're in the hospital, Zoe. In Casablanca. Don't you remember?
Wonkers.
No.
You
Oh,
got
Jesus.
really sick, and they brought you here to make you better. I've been watching over you. You've been in a coma for a long time.
I'm not sure. I'm confused.
You just woke up, Zoe. It must be strange to be awake again. Don't worry. It'll pass.
Gotta
You
say,
just need to
Wonkers looks
rest.
considerably
Go
creepier
back to
now, though.
sleep now. I'll watch over you.
Wonkers, you don't sound like yourself.
You've been very sick, Zoe. You can't trust yourself right now. Just close your eyes and go back to sleep. You'll feel much better afterwards.
Wonkers might not be
I
Wonkers
can't
anymore.
sleep anymore.
I wouldn't recommend that, Zoe. You're not well. You need to go back to sleep.
I need to get up.
I wouldn't recommend that, Zoe. You're not well. You need to go back to
Stop
sleep.
it, Wonkers.
What's your deal, bro?
Good old Wonkers. For as long as I can remember, he's been there for me. Like a surrogate sibling and guardian. Best gift ever. But there's something not quite right about him. I can't put my finger on it, but he's not.
They fucked with
not
Wonkers.
Really, Wonkers.
I'm gonna kill them all now. I'm gonna kill them all.
Are you tired, Zoe? You must be tired. Let's go back to sleep. I'll stay right here. I promise I won't ever leave you.
No, I don't want to sleep anymore.
You're not feeling well. I can tell. You're exhausted. And you're seeing things that aren't real.
How do you know that?
I don't know what's wrong, but it's not me. It's this place. It's you, Wonkers. You're all wrong.
That hurts my feelings, Zoe.
That hurts my
Over
feelings.
200 unread posts. So I was more popular in a coma than when I was awake.
Hey, there's lots of stuff from the last game in there. See the picture from her training in martial arts. I can see the picture from the Victory Hotel.
Flowers from Liv.
Uh-oh. Be an awesome plot twist if Liv
Our
was never
fifth
actually
anniversary. Reza and I took
dead.
the backtracks to Norway and a hydrofoil to Svalbard. We spent a long weekend travelling around the island. That's me in Cape Town.
Mm-hmm.
Mum, Dad, and me. That was when we moved to Casablanca. It's a card from Karen. The Atlantic Ocean looks perfectly serene from here. When the megastorms aren't raging, of course. Then, not so much. Jardin de Roses. Home, sweet home for most of my tumultuous teenage years. Graduation day, in front of Jammy Hall.
Graduation.
I'd almost forgotten this. I won a competition. Second place, I think. Jama was so proud. Prouder than my dad, perhaps. Definitely prouder than me.
Touch it.
Thanks for joining us.
It's not really a TV.
Going very well today. Wouldn't you say so?
We already
Matt?
know that.
Incredibly well, Rika. We'll soon be out of jobs, the both of us.
I honestly wouldn't mind one bit, Marek.
Let's leave.
It's locked.
Following up on
Why on
yesterday's
earth would they lock a
heartwarming
hospital
Wattie Corp
room?
story,
That
the company
feels
behind everyone's
unsafe.
favorite Dream Machine has announced that customer satisfaction has reached an unprecedented
Hey.
110%.
Old clothes back.
Rika,
This
but who
isn't
can
really
argue
me
the Dreamer
anymore.
has changed everything.
An end to war, an end to violence, an end to poverty. What are we doing?
Oh, come on.
No,
We should
this
be in
isn't
Dreamtime
really
too.
me anymore.
You said it.
Wear
Rika,
it. Come
you
on,
said
Zoe.
Wattie Corp has also announced that surplus profits from the Dream Machine will go to
Locked.
sponsoring free dreamers for
All that
children in need
beach and
worldwide,
sunshine and I'm locked
giving them
inside.
the opportunity to escape.
Feel like this
their
is all
grueling,
fake.
pointless existence for a life of endless joy and happiness inside Dreamtime.
Outstanding.
Just another reason why Wattie Corp is our
Someone
favourite
will be with
corporation,
you
Marek.
shortly.
And they're not even
Those
paying us
vitals
to say
aren't too
that.
bad.
Will they, though? Will someone be with me shortly?
This must go into the hospital hallway.
But thanks for joining us. Things are generally going very well today. Thanks for joining.
Keeps replaying the same thing. Wonkers.
The call button should really be next to the bed. Although, I guess they weren't
Your
expecting
call
me to
has
wake
been
up from my
registered.
coma
We
anytime
will
soon.
send someone to your room as soon as possible. All nurses are currently busy. Please wait for the next available nurse.
Nope. I want a nurse now.
I'm sorry, but everyone's frightfully busy. Your patience is appreciated.
I have no patience.
Stop pushing that button. We won't get to you any quicker even if you keep pushing it. Stop. Please stop.
Nope. Gonna keep pushing it.
Someone will be with you shortly. Your call has been registered. We will send someone to your room as soon as possible.
Just sit down. Not
Why
going
don't you
back to
go
sleep.
Back to sleep, Zoe. You'll feel much better if you do.
Nope.
There's something very wrong about this, and if I go to sleep again, I've slept enough.
But what do I do?
Thinking of you. I would hope so.
What do I do? Turn this on
Thanks for
again.
joining us.
Let it run.
Things are generally going very well today. Wouldn't you say so, Marek?
Incredibly well, Rika. We'll soon be out of jobs, the both of us.
I honestly wouldn't. But seriously, things are great. They are so, so good. Just trust us on that. Thanks for joining us.
Right.
Locked. All that beach and sunshine, and I'm locked inside.
Do I have to go back to sleep?
Why don't you go back to sleep, Zoe? You'll feel
Maybe Wonkus is right. Maybe there's something very wrong about this, and if I go to sleep again, maybe Wonkus is right. Maybe I'll feel better.
Can I
Okay.
fake going to sleep?
Wake up, Zoe.
Okay,
You
so I
wake up.
must have had to go back to sleep.
Come on, Zoe, get up. This place isn't real. You need to get out.
That's what I thought. Okay, so I had to go back to
Is
sleep.
that April?
Certainly looked like her. So now April Ryan is invading TV screens to give her messages instead of Faith. Let me out.
It's locked. Why on earth would they lock a hospital room? That feels unsafe. You
Wonkers.
don't sound...
You're in sleep.
No.
Okay, so I'm not supposed to go back to sleep.
All nurses are currently busy.
Get well. Get better. Please wake up. Hope you recover. Don't die. Where's that book you borrowed? Come back to us. All our love. Where were these people before my coma? I spent my 21st birthday in a coma. That's just sad. Hey, a message from Emma. Oh, she finally opened her gallery in Europolis. Nice. I'll have to visit soon. Jama sent me something. Knowing her, it's probably a list of exercises to get me back in the gym. Oh, an invitation from CTU to come back and talk about my experiences. What experiences? How to not succeed after graduation? Avoiding bed sores? Also, the event was 6 months ago. Fantastic. My surprisingly large circle of acquaintances has been busy talking about me in my absence. Now that I'm awake, I probably won't hear from any of them ever again. Over 200 unread posts. So, hola, sweetie. I hope these flowers will brighten your day. Love, Liv. That's cute. Liv's cute. I'm so happy to have Olivia Del Marco in my life. And Alien the cat is hands down the best electronics shop in Casablanca. I can't wait to go back.
But
When was the last time I visited her shop? That was ages ago. Did it
so she
close
lost her
down?
memory again.
I remember something about... what just happened? Something happened to her,
Oh.
to Liv. Something terrible. Okay,
Right,
that
okay.
was not just in my head. Something's definitely going on. Olivia. She's dead. I know it. I feel it. Shit. Am I losing my mind, or is reality glitching?
Hola, sweetie. Okay, so I have to keep using these.
Cape Town University has the most beautiful views. I spent so many lazy
Okay, I think I'm
afternoons
finally
with
onto
friends,
something, guys.
sitting on jammy steps and looking out over the city.
Did they put false memories in her
I
head
remember
somehow?
feeling like the end of my bioengineering degree was impossibly far away. I can't
She
believe
didn't.
I actually made it to graduation. It's come to think of it, I don't remember much from that day. I was there. I was wearing a gown, but who else was there? Dad? Reza? And what was the ceremony like? I just can't remember. Weird. Now I'm officially freaked out.
Right.
Something's wrong. The whole graduation thing, something's definitely wrong here.
Pick it up.
Dad and me in Casablanca.
Okay, that's not one.
We
This is
always
definitely
talked
not
about going
right.
to Svalbard. It's such an incredible place. So majestic and so alien. And I was totally geeking out about going inside the Doomsday Vault. 5 years together. almost hard to believe. Things have been rocky between us from time to time. It's amazing that
You didn't.
we lasted this long. I remember we stayed at the what was the name of that place again? And where was it?
This is another one.
I don't remember any of it. It's weird, but I remember nothing from the trip, aside from talking to Reza about it and this photo. We were there, and we've been together for 5 years. Haven't we?
Nope.
No, this is wrong. This feels
Okay.
all wrong.
Took me a while to figure it out, but I got it. Okay, so that's not one.
Mum and Dad were always moving. When
This
they
is,
were
yes, yeah.
because of their jobs.
Her mom was
This must have
gone.
been the 5th or 6th home we moved into.
She didn't know who her mom was.
I remember falling in love with the place as soon as we got there. It had all these nooks and
Right?
crannies, a balcony, and my own room with an awesome view. There were so many hiding places. Me and Mum. We played hide and seek all the time. When she came after me, she would stomp her feet and shout. What was it she'd say again? I don't actually remember her voice that well. Or her face.
Okay,
Or
yeah.
that
She
was
didn't know
there
who her mom was.
with Dad and me. Mum was... She wasn't... Where was she?
Everything you know is a lie, Zoe. It's all a lie.
Helps. Liv had an accident. She's dead. She never sent
Hope
me
you're
a get
feeling
well
better. I
card.
miss you every
What are
day.
you
I'm
doing, Zoe?
thinking of
You
you.
shouldn't be on your feet. Come on. I'll tuck you in and read you a little story. Just
I
like
didn't
in the old
graduate.
days.
I dropped out. I mean, sometimes I wish I hadn't. But this is a false memory.
You don't look well, Zoe. You're probably seeing things.
She is. Now she's
Please
getting her
lie
head
down.
clear.
Just for a minute. I'll watch over you. I'll sing for you.
You're not the real
We
Wonkers.
talked about going to Svalbard, but we never did. We broke up, and that trip, it never happened.
This isn't helping anyone, Zoe. You're just going to ruin everything.
What
Please
everything?
stop. Please go back to bed. Go back to sleep, Zoe.
No way.
Helena was never part of our lives. It was just me and Dad. She abandoned us when I was an infant. Oh my god.
Yes.
This isn't real.
Gotcha, bitch.
This place is a hallucination.
Might make me think for a while,
Or a
but I'll get you in the end.
I need to get out of here.
Yes.
Look what you've done. Why couldn't you just leave things be? We could be happy here together. The both of us, forever. I need you to go back to sleep, Zoe. Now.
No,
Before it's
this
too
isn't
late.
really me anymore.
Before. Look what you've done. Look what you've done. Why couldn't you...
Something's wrong. This place and you. You're all wrong. You're not you.
That doesn't make any sense, Zoe. Of course I'm me. I've always been me. Wonkers, your old friend. Your best friend in the whole world.
You look the same, but you don't act the same, and you don't sound the same. It's like someone put you together from memory, but they didn't get the details right. They didn't
Yeah,
know
they
you
fucked up.
like I know you, and
Basically.
they probably figured it wouldn't matter. That's what's wrong with this whole place. It's made of memories, and some of them are not right. Europolis, Arcadia. I wasn't dreaming. They were real. This is the dream, or a dream made physical. By me. I made this, and I can see through it.
Ooh, plot twist.
I'm real, Zoe? Aren't I?
Of course you are, Wonkers. Of course you're real.
Are you sure you don't want to play a game?
There he is.
We haven't played a game in so long.
Wonkers.
I'm sorry, Wonkers.
Okay then. Promise to wake me up later?
I promise.
Nighty-night.
Oh, Wonkers, you're here and gone so fast.
I'll miss you too, buddy.
Oh. That's sad. He wasn't real, though. Keep telling myself that. Whoa. Ah. Ho 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 ho, I see. Gotta find the door out of here. Ho ho ho. Ah. Gotcha, bitches. Oh, yes. Y'all don't want to screw with Zoe Castillo. Oh, that looks like a trap. Probably don't want to walk through that. So we're going to set an alarm. Oh. Oh, shit. They shaved her bald. And she's wearing Jiva clothing. Oh, shit. Wow. 3 days ago. Oh. We're back here.
Bip, stop that. It's not a toy. You could kill someone. Someone you don't want to kill.
Send for a healer, you cretins! My legs are broken!
Oh, but Hami,
What do we
there's
do
so
with
much
her?
to tell you.
I haven't decided yet. We have enough on Sister Alessandra to hold a summary court-martial and execute her. Or we send her to
Yes.
Sadir to stand trial. She'll face death. Or worse, a solitary life sentence in the black hole. To be honest, I think that decision should be yours.
Oh, boy.
Our people must know the truth. Alessandra needs to stand trial for what she's done in Sadir. She's murdered thousands, and she believes she's righteous. Nothing will be gained from sparing her life. She must stand trial. But we don't know what's happening in Sadir. Someone may want to protect her, and we can't bring her with us to Mercuria.
Could leave her here, then. Oh.
What if
I
we
like
leave
that
her
one.
here?
Leave her? Do you think that's a good idea, Kian?
Her crimes are against magicals. Let them decide what to do with her.
I can't imagine they'll show her any mercy.
Good.
Very
Let her
well,
suffer.
We'll leave Sister Alessandra in the hands of her prisoners. May the goddess have mercy on her soul.
Let me go, you fools. You're doing the shadows' work.
I don't think so.
Goddess, help me. Oh, it hurts.
Call me ruthless and
Ken?
cruel, but I think she
We go
deserves
back,
it.
and we end this. Can I count on your help?
You can. When I followed you here, I had no idea. I had my suspicions. I don't trust Vamon and Saya. They've been lying to us, and they're planning something. But I was blinded by faith and my trust in the Council. I followed you so that I could arrest you, kill you if necessary.
And you
Now
haven't.
my eyes opened this way. A veil's been lifted, all thanks to you.
I knew you'd come
And
around.
Mari, of course. Your man Liko. I failed you. I failed our nation. And I'm sorry for that, Kian, for distrusting you. I should have known better.
Forgive.
He should have known better than to brand me a traitor. But I understand why he made that. I gave you reason to doubt me.
I'm not so sure about that, Kian. I acted rashly and...
General, Hami, I forgive you. There's one thing I must know. Who told you that Liko and I had gone to Gien?
Mother Utana. Don't ask me how she knew. Well, she has her sources. She urged me to follow you.
She wanted you to see this with your own eyes.
Perhaps so, but how would she know what I'd find here?
She trusted me.
Yes, although, if she already knew the truth, why did she say nothing? Wouldn't it have been better to keep me in Mercuria and arrest Vamon and Saya?
I'm sure she had her reasons, Hami. Is your cloud ship ready to bring us back?
The fastest ship in the fleet. We'll be there in less than 3 days.
Enough time to lay plans along the way. I need your most trusted men to fight alongside the rebels against Vamon's troops.
They will. There are fewer of us than there are of them, but we have the light on our side.
Damn
We'll
straight.
follow your command, Kian. To the first mountain, if it be so. What about the Dolmari? Liko?
He's speaking to the prisoners. He'll accompany us. I'll send for him. Liko will expect his people to be brought back to Mercuria, or given free passage to wherever they want to go.
I give you my word, as soon as the conflict has been resolved.
We'll have to leave young Bip with his parents, or I'm sure he'll try to sneak on board our ship. Bip, time to go.
Bippy boy's alive. Things are all kind of working out. But I'm sure shit's gonna hit the fan again in like about 30 seconds. I'm sure this next cutscene is gonna make everything go straight to shit.
Ready for the ceremony, Your Excellency.
Is that the Prophet?
The engineers have
Is he
informed
still
me
Mr.
that the
Whispers?
engine is ready. Whenever you wish to begin.
My men have been posted around the city, ready to handle any unrest. Though I don't expect any. This being Reap Moon's Eve, most of the peasants will be too drunk to pay attention.
Time's short,
anything
though.
else you need, Prophet?
You've done all I've
Oh.
asked.
He's not Mr. Whispers anymore.
With the general away, there will be fewer distractions to worry about. The Office of Scientific Progress has proven itself a loyal servant to the goddess. The support in Sadir has been unwavering.
Oh,
I am
stiff neck
pleased
today.
with your work.
Oh,
Thank you, Prophet. We live to serve the goddess.
Where is
you
the
live to serve
first?
yourselves.
In her room, praying for the success of our mission. She did not want to overshadow this ceremony with her presence. Her humility makes her a worthy one of the six.
You deserve all the glory tonight, sister. You and the commander, of course. When I activate the
Oh,
engine,
and he got a mask
new
and a staff.
era will begin. We will shape this world according to the wishes of the goddess. Magic will finally be eradicated.
Though you kind of look
Transition
magical
may
yourself.
cause fear and unrest for a time, but I trust you to handle this with authority and efficiency.
Of course.
I must prepare. When I am ready, I'll send word to you. You will have the privilege of telling the people of this city they're witnessing the birth of a new era.
Hami has returned. With Kian. He's joined the Resistance.
Who told you this?
They've been trying to recruit my men. Some have turned, though most have not.
Why didn't you inform the Prophet?
And have him cast us from the top of the tower. We'll handle this. The Prophet will never know.
Oh, I'm sure he'll
Mother
find
Etana
out.
and the First. They can't know either. They might interfere.
You take care of them. I will take care of the Resistance and Hami. Once and for all. Soon it won't even matter.
Hami's got a lot more experience under his
Tonight,
belt than you.
Once the engine is active.
Probably
We
better
take
trained
control, yes,
soldiers
I
as
know.
well.
I just... We didn't need this. Not when we're so close, after all that we...
Don't worry yourself, sire. Proceed as planned.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, you guys are so screwed, I hope. Uh-oh. There he is.
Long
Oh,
ago,
Keon shaved again.
when I was
Man,
a boy,
I
exploring
liked
the
his look he
mountains
had
close to my
going there.
village, I met an old Dolmari man, herding his stone goats. Our two people were officially at war, but there were still Dolmari tribes near our village and some trade between humans and magicals. The old man spoke with kindness, fed me dried fruits and goat's milk, and told me I had magic in me, just like his grandchildren. When I returned home and told my mother, she commanded me to never speak a word of this to my father. And then she leaned in and whispered something in my ear I'll
There's Anna.
always remember.
She saved our asses. That's
Magic,
cool.
she said, is a part of everything. Magic is in the wind and rain, the stones and the ocean. It's in me, my mother said. And
Anu,
it's in
yay.
you.
Hi, Anu.
Your heart, your mind, your blood. We've been at war with magic for most of my life. But I've never forgot my mother's whispered words. And I've always felt it in me. Felt that magic's a part of me. For decades, I've fought it. denied it, rejected it. Tonight, that fight
Verdow's here too.
and another begins. This is no longer a war between humans and magicals. This is a battle for the very soul of our world. If you will have me, if you accept us, we stand with you all. We fight at your side.
Tonight, we put aside our differences, our history, our grievances, and we stand united as one. Humans and magicals, Azadi and Northlanders. We are all Arcadians. Our eyes have been opened to the truth of what's being done to magicals. The Prophet has deceived the Azadi people. The engine is a weapon aimed at us all. We don't yet know what this ceremony will bring. But if we don't act tonight, in the face of death, we shall live to regret it tomorrow.
Yes.
General Hami will lead sorties against Vamon's men, force their surrender, and push through to the commander and Sister Saya. Those who refuse to lay down their arms, we fight. As hard as it will be to strike at your own brothers, there's no other choice. Your goal is to apprehend Saya and Vamon, alive if possible, dead if necessary. You'll take your commands from the General. Any misgivings you may have must be put to rest now. I trust Hami with my life. And tonight, so shall you. The engine must be destroyed. We don't know what it's truly for or how it works, but the Prophet means to reshape the world using its powers. This isn't magic. It's something darker than sorcery. Something older and infinitely more dangerous. Let's stop it. Let's stop them all from destroying our world, from destroying magic.
Let's do this in the memory of our absent comrades. Shepard, Bob who can see, there's been enough death. Come back alive.
You've received your assignments. Prepare to move out. And when this night is over, let's all return here to watch the sun rise on a new Mercuria.
Yes! I got my blood pumping. Ooh!
You know what to do, Kian?
Ferdows will shut down the engine from the control room near the green. In order to do that, he needs me inside the tower.
You'll go alone?
I've been inside before. It will be easier on my own. Anna and Enu will escort Ferdows and keep him safe.
I wish we could fight side by side tonight, but your task is more important. And more perilous.
You'll have the Resistance by your side.
I couldn't ask for better company. My men won't flinch from their duty. When they learned what was being done to the non-humans, and what the camps were for. I wish there was time to spread the truth further. But instead, we're forced to fight our own. We can only hope that most choose to surrender, rather than remain loyal to Vamon.
I'm sure they will, once they find themselves facing you. Civil war is a terrible thing, Hami. Most men shy from it. I don't envy you your task tonight.
We do what we must. Goddess protect you, Kian. If all goes well, we'll talk again soon.
We shall.
Alright. Well, I just know that in this episode, this book, I should say, heads are going to roll. That's a given. Hami is in a really tough position, and I give him a lot of props for doing what he's going to do. Because as an Azadi general, and a very high-standing one at that, he's in a position where he does this fight. If he wins, he comes out a hero. If he loses, he'll get branded a traitor and probably be sentenced to death. You could always do what Kian did and just, like, disappear and to the Resistance and, you know, forever. But anyways, this was a fantastic start to this the first episode of this book. It's absolutely incredible. I cannot wait to keep playing it. I hope you guys will continue joining me for the conclusion of this story in the next however many episodes it ends up being. And if you enjoyed this, then make sure to hit that like button down below. If you really enjoyed it, then make sure to hit that subscribe button also down below to get more content from this guy. And feel free to leave me a comment letting me know what you thought, what you liked, what you didn't like, and any suggestions for games that you would like to see me play in the future. And last, but certainly not least, if this video just blew your mind, then most definitely be sure to share this video with your friends, your family, your loved ones, random people you meet on the street or the internet, whatever floats your boat. And I will see all of you in the next one. See you later!